Welcome to Tuberchat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, you've come to the right place. We are going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. The first channel that we're looking at today is Kid Wonders Gaming and Livestream. This is a creator that's been with Tuberchat since the very beginning, since even before Tuberchat started, as a matter of fact, and was featured previously with their other channel, Kid Wonders Life of Wonder, which we see right here on episode number 2. So welcome, everybody, and thank you for joining us for episode number 101 today. And thank you again to those of you who yesterday caught us for a very special, different live stream, episode 100. So forgive me. I know I'm kind of racing here and I'm a minute late hopping in. I didn't mean to do that. We've got some serious action in the chat. So first of all, thank you, Designs by CAD for your membership again. I really do appreciate that. And thank you, Mr. Fulton Mraz, also for becoming a member. We also have another new member, Eating with Ms. P, joined yesterday. And so hopefully we'll see her in the chat as well. I've already got all of our silver and gold members on the wheel, but it's time to add a few more. I'm just going to welcome everybody, and then we'll get to it and we'll start spinning. So Christian Nomad, thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming so early. Kareen's Life, thank you for coming in. Thanks for all you've been doing to help the last couple of days. And I appreciate you sending new people over to Tuberchat. I really appreciate that. Gale Force Cat 5 is back. Thank you for coming back in. And House of X Entertainment Inc. is a joint business venture between It's Me Wanston, Yes Honey, and Yo, It's Your Boy Leo. So they're always here with us. Hakeem Asians is in the house, and Jaden Sutt 28 is always with us. Carrie Beth, it's always a pleasure having you in the chat. And Kid Wonders Gaming Live Stream is in with both accounts, Kid Wonders Gaming and Live Stream and Kid Wonders Life of Wonder, which is great. Kristen Welton, my love, is in the chat as a member and a moderator. And it's good to see Lift to Eat a Mishana back in the house. Thank you both for coming in. A couple more members here, Mr. and Mrs. Anabalo. Thank you for always supporting, and thank you for being here again today. Sergeant Life is in the house, and our beloved moderator, Scratch and Pete, is here with us. I'm going to have to inspect what happened earlier today. I think you got shouted out in a 40-question challenge video, so I'm looking forward to seeing what's up with that. Just Living Life, thank you for coming in. And Brandon Jackson, thank you for joining also. Lightworth Studios, it's great to have you back in the house. So let's think about, I'm going to spin, I'm going to put a couple more channels on the wheel first, because I want everybody to have a good look at Kid Wonders Gaming and Live Stream. So he's already on the road to 700. But again, this is a creator that I've been connected to personally on my personal channel, as well as has been with Tuberchat since the very beginning. I'm just going to get our members onto the wheel here, because with silver and gold members, they're added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether they're here or not. And then all of our members are added to the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat. I'm just doing some copying and pasting here. You see me looking over in my other window. And then today we're right back to the way we always do things. Yesterday was a little bit different. Hopefully everybody enjoyed their Halloween as well this weekend. And today we're back to the races. Oh, and Mr. Fulton Mraz, thanks for watching the ads. Grinch 1984 just came in. Thank you for coming in. Forgive me if I've missed anybody. I certainly don't mean to. Inde Mars, thank you for coming in, and thank you for the thumbs up. I really do appreciate that. It helps for sure. Yo, It's Your Boy Leo's in the house as well. And it looks like everybody's already having a good time connecting. Real Talk with McKay, thank you for coming in. I think this is your first time with Tuberchat, so hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house, and everybody's willing to connect. So please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. Yeah, Lightworth Studios. So I live in Niagara Falls, Canada, and we did not officially cancel Halloween, but I think most people did not take part. So Halloween candy was already on sale days ago, but it's different for everybody in different parts of the world, right? But hopefully everybody enjoyed their weekend and enjoyed their night anyway. 12 Veils, it's always good to see you. Thanks for coming in. And TWTTV is back in the house, so thank you for coming in. So, 10 bottles of water, Mr. Fulton Mraz. You're quite a trooper. You're doing better than me. Kira Welton, my BFF Forever's in the house as a moderator as well. So we're going to look at Jibbri's World here. This is a silver member. So like I said, their channel gets added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether they're here or not. And while I put that up, I'm just going to do the last bit of house cleaning on the wheel that I need to do. And we will hope to move really quickly today. Oh, and Mr. Fulton Mraz, yes, thanks for sharing. If anybody has the ability to share, whether it's on your community tab or Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or any other social network, I'll appreciate that. And if you haven't already given the thumbs up, I'll appreciate that as well. I know if you're on a phone, you have to shut the chat off to do it for a second, but you don't lose your place. You only it only takes a moment, and it really does help, so I'll appreciate that. Just Living Life is willing to swap playlists. So anybody in the house that's willing to swap playlists, if you want to just simply say that, say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat, and you'll find many other creators hopefully reaching out to you right away for that purpose. And then everybody's free to make those arrangements independently. And if anybody's willing and you see somebody mention that they want to swap playlists, please reach out to them as well. And everybody hopefully will get that going. We'd love to see lots more channels getting monetized. Salty Waffle Animations, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And the Ford Beautification Project, it's great having you in the house as well. So thank you for coming in. For those of you who are a little bit newer to Tuberchat, particularly the way that we connect here, it's not a sub for sub network. What we're here for is meeting new creators that will become loyal and dedicated supporters over the long term. So specifically, the way that we do that is reach out to people one by one in the chat. You leave a single emoji next to somebody's name in the chat to let them know that you want to connect. Then head to their channel and watch a short video in full of at least a minute long, preferably 2, 3, or 4 minutes, even 5 or 6, whatever you feel like or whatever you can find there. And then leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. And it should be at least a couple of full sentences long so that it doesn't get held for review or caught in the YouTube spam filters. Then give the creator a thumbs up. We should always be doing that for each other. And subscribe and come back into the chat here and leave a double emoji of any kind next to their name. That lets them know that you've secured that connection the right way. And then they can hopefully find your comment easily if you say something about the video that you watched, and then they'll turn around and do the same thing for your channel. So here's Mr. and Mrs. Anabalo. They are incredibly dedicated and loyal supporters of many different creators, as a matter of fact, but particularly here at Tuberchat and of me personally, and I really appreciate that. They're always with us in the chat. And they've got, a Dollarama haul for Christmas, eh? You're gonna see what that is. That's a great thing for stocking stuffers, I'm sure, but I'm curious to know what you did over there. USA Scratchers is in the house. Thanks for coming in. And then Tisha's Hot Topics is here. Good to see you here. And then hopefully everybody's having a good time connecting. Min Jenny Alufa, thank you for coming back in. It's great to see you here again as well. And then if anybody has any questions as to the way that Tuberchat operates so that you can maximize your time here, or, what is with the wheel, I'll explain the wheel in a second, or anything else you think I could answer, I'll do the best that I can. If you want to just ask a question in the chat. Roxy's Take, it's wonderful to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. I always have a good time hanging out on her live streams. And yeah, Jaden Suz still here, which is very cool. Grinch, I did watch your video, and you always have incredibly entertaining stuff to watch. I hope everybody will reach out to Grinch 1984. And then, forgive me because I'm racing in between things. Pardon me, I was very close to being a little bit late, not for any reason. And I did do my first experiment today with shorts videos. For those of you who are becoming or not yet familiar with shorts, what they are is a very special new kind of video. YouTube is after the TikTok crowd. So what they're doing is allowing you to make videos that are, let's say, less than 60 seconds, but optimally less than 15 seconds in vertical format only, raw video filmed from your phone, not edited, and then tagged with the hashtag shorts in plural. And what happens is they automatically add these videos into a section in YouTube called short videos, which you can add to your channel's front page. And right now, because it's a young, fresh, new feature on YouTube, there's a winning the lottery aspect to it, where if you make some of these short videos, you can have a big, big win. One of our friends, the Hoops Family Network, has a great story about a creator that put out one of these short videos, got 1 million views, and went from 1 to 15,000 subscribers almost instantly within like a week or so. So it's something to look at. We did a lot of talking about it yesterday. And then Roxy's take. Oh, hopefully school's going well then. Thank you very much. And Chasing America, thanks for coming in. I saw you yesterday, so thanks for being there. Oh, Chasing America did try a short video today. Very, very good. Trouble is you got to do it from your phone. So unless you're going to do like copying and pasting from Dropbox or something so you can get a good description in there. What I did personally today was did these two, and I uploaded them while I was sitting in front of the computer, because you got to do it from your phone, but then hopped into YouTube Studio and got a description and some more tags and stuff in there right away. So we'll see what happens. I mean, I've only done 2. You know, a good experiment includes at least 10, if not much, much more than that. But I'm curious to know if anybody has any insight or any success when it comes to shorts. I hope you'll share your knowledge here. I'm always hoping to share knowledge. This is the reason why Christian Nomad has already been a featured channel on Tuberchat, and why I talk about this channel all the time, because they do a lot of experimenting and then are free with sharing all of their knowledge and all of their findings for the betterment of everybody's channels. A lot of bugs. Oh, wow. Gale Force Cat 5. That's an interesting situation for your Halloween candy. That's unfortunate. Aaron Hockey, good to see you here. Thank you for coming back in. And okay, let's spin. Hopefully everybody will connect with Christian Nomad. This is a channel that's moving fast. So they're already on the road to 800. And I'm expecting to see them with that beautiful 1K very soon. Here's just vlogging life. This is a channel that happens to be a gold member, and so what that means is their channel is added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, and their link will be dropped in the chat every 30 minutes or so by Nightbot, as we will see soon. Just over 200 subscribers. I'm hoping we can get a few more here for just vlogging life. She's a great supporter to the channel, but as well, she's a generous creator. She swaps playlists and things like that. But we'd love to get her a few more just so she can lock that 200 in. We all know what it's like to lose a few subscribers. We want to make sure she's got it solid. Oh, Christian Nomad, you don't have to upload from your phone. So the trouble is I'm dancing back and forth between different information, right? Because it's such a young thing and I've barely started to try. We had to talk about it yesterday, and a couple of creators in the chat were mentioning it must be raw video. And I thought that's interesting, because why wouldn't they allow you to dress it up and you know, put your best foot forward? But my understanding was that. So if it's possible to do these and have them included as short videos, even if you edit, all the better, because I'm going to hopefully get right on that. Lots and lots of material. Everybody has we've all made videos, and hopefully everybody backs up and keeps all your raw footage. So you've already got a lot of stuff. You can take clips, and in my opinion, it could be a great way to promote longer videos by saying, you know, here's a quick clip of something that I've done. To watch the full video, go check out this, you know, playlist or something else maybe. I'm sure there's lots of different ideas that are going to come from many different creators when it comes to shorts, and I'm interested to see what everybody's going to come up with. House of X Entertainment Inc. again is a joint business venture between Yo, It's Your Boy Leo, and It's Me Wanston, Yes Honey, who have been with Tuberchat since the very beginning. Christina Trammell, thank you for coming in. It's great to have you back in here. Oh, Mishana, you didn't go live last week. I've hung out with Mishana on a couple of live streams, and I always have a good time with her. Just Living Life is willing to swap playlists, of course. I hope we've swapped, but Just Living Life, forgive me for not even remembering, because I've probably swapped with at least 100 creators now, but it's likely been long enough that we could go again if you wanted to. Just hit me up on Instagram if you want to do that, because I still swap playlists, of course. You can swap playlists with the same creator after approximately 45 days. It's more than 30, not quite 45, but as soon as the red lines are gone that say that you've watched their videos, you can go again if you want to. So that's it, eh, Christian Nomad? Okay, so just as long as it's under 60 seconds, vertical, and with the tag shorts. So maybe I'll do another couple of experiments if I can find the time this week to clip out a couple of things and see if I can edit a couple and see if they move. I raced out today to get a couple of done because I'm very lucky. I live in a tourist town with in the Niagara Falls, and it's a beautiful place. Lots of people come to visit, but it's a beautiful sight to see. And so I've got to be one of the only ones having filmed that yet. If you have something unique around your home or area that you can get that not a lot of other YouTubers are going to get right away, you might find yourself leading the pack there with these short videos. So hopefully I haven't missed anybody on the... Oh, Designs by CAD Pro. I haven't put you on yet. I'm so sorry. Designs by CAD Pro. I don't know if you're here at the very beginning, but I mentioned your membership. So thank you so much for continuing that. And then we do have quite a few new people in the chat. So if anybody finds that there's something that I need to address with regards to not connecting correctly or anything like that, please reach out to me in the chat and Instagram. It's all one word, Tuberchat. I'll try to be attentive of it, and then I can address anything in the chat and just make sure everybody's on the same page. Here at Tuberchat, the object is always to go first. Make the first move. You visit another channel, watch their video, give them a comment, a thumbs up, of course, subscribe, and come back and let the person know that you've done that so that they can return the favor to you. We're the opposite of most of the growth streams. You're expected to go first. And when you're newer to Tuberchat, some of the people who are here regularly or have been here many times before will hesitate before going to a newcomer. They want to see how you interact with everybody in the chat before they connect to you. Oh, see, the Ford beautification project, it's funny, right? I live in Niagara Falls, and I love to show the city off because I actually enjoy it, but I know a lot of people really like it, right? But the grass is always greener. So since I've never been to Atlantic City, I'd love to see it, right? I'd love to someday make it there. And then Tisha's Hot Topics. So again, the idea here at Tuberchat is to make the first move. So if you reach out to creators and tell them you'll get them back, you won't find success here in Tuberchat because it's the opposite of most growth streams. We operate very differently than a simple sub-to-sub network. We're here for the purpose of meeting genuine loyal creators, not just to support you today and in the coming few days, but we're looking towards weeks, months, and hopefully eventually years. As I put channels on the screen and as I tell stories about these channels and the ones that come through the chat, you'll get an idea of the kind of loyal and dedicated supporters that we have here. So House of X Entertainment Inc. on the road to 200. They're moving along just nicely. So hopefully everybody will subscribe to them. Again, that's It's Me, Wonston, Yes, Honey, and Yo, it's your boy Leo, who have been with Tuberchat since the beginning and connected to me for even longer than that on YouTube, as a matter of fact. Dribbery's World, we already looked at that channel. I forgot to take it off the wheel. So we'll spin again. And Ace Flaw 1 is willing to swap playlists. So that's cool. Big Guys 45s. Good to see you here. Oh, designs by CAD Pro Pneumonia. That is not fun. Yeah, Big Guys 45s. I at this point I'm just guessing it's a permanent thing of sorts. I just imagine they have to slow down at some point because too many people are getting too angry, and we're starting to see creators question their channels and their intentions and stuff like that. So they're gonna have to do something. But in the meantime, we just keep going. Again, we still see channels getting monetized all the time. I'm in a different monetization celebration every single week, at least one. And then as well, we're seeing channels grow. It's just that it's slower than it was in the months previous to this nonsense. The Essence of Sonia, wonderful to see you back. There's an example right there. The Essence of Sonia just had her monetization celebration on Halloween, on the night of Halloween. So hopefully a couple people in the chat were there and happened to catch that. But there's an example of somebody who got monetized during this time, along with Mr. and Mrs. Anabalo, along with Kristen Welton. There's several. There's lots of channels getting monetized all the time. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. Good to see you here. Thanks for coming back in. And hopefully everybody's having a good time connecting, meeting new friends and family members. Unmasked Lifestyles here. This is a channel that, oh my goodness, I just looked at the number right now. Forgive me for not noticing as I put it up. Unmasked Lifestyle right now is at 994 subscribers. Now, I know that Unmasked Lifestyle has been with us for a long time. This is a silver member, so their channel gets added to the screen and the wheel every time they get added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether they're here or not, but most often they're here with us anyway. But right now, my bet is that there's at least 6 creators in the house that Unmasked Lifestyle is not connected to, that we can get them to the 1,000 subscribers today. So as a matter of fact, I'm going to leave, I'm going to do something because we want to see this happen. Susanna Wakla, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right for you. Thank you for coming in. You're new to Tuberchat, but hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. And then, so Susanna Wakla, here we don't typically do self-promotion, so we don't ask for help because everybody's here to help everybody. That's kind of what we're here for. But the object in Tuberchat is to support other creators and then accept what comes back to you. The object here is to make the first move. So it's the opposite of most growth streams, but you have to make sure that that's what you want to do, because you won't find success in Tuberchat if you're asking people to come and then return. The object here, like I said, is to be giving first, and then you'll find yourself gaining friends and family members. The people who've been with Tuberchat for a while will not come to you if you're brand new until they see how you interact with everybody else first. They make a judgment on whether you're probably genuine, and then they will think about coming to you. But it's always better to make the first move here. And then Ace Flaw 1 got a few bananas back, but Sam's Vlogs and Trains. So we had a couple of creators helping Sam's Vlogs in Kareen's life live stream and trying to push to get over the 1K. And then unfortunately, they're mentioning that they lost a bunch. So I'm going to look from the ones that I gave you, because I have several accounts and I know that I pushed a little bit. I'm going to look after and just see if any of those, because I saw you comment back on them. In my opinion, you should leave longer comments, but that's just me nitpicking, so don't worry about that. But the longer comments we leave always is the better when we're connecting with everybody, and the longer the video that you watch. Another suggestion is, while you're on somebody's channel watching a short video, add a second video into your watch later list when the live stream's done, and when you've got some time on your hands, or even when you go out or when you go to bed tonight, run the watch later list. What that will do is run these extra videos and show YouTube that you are actually interested in that creator's content, that we're not just doing, sub for sub behavior and things like that. This is why YouTube is purging. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying I think it helps if we do everything we can to make sure on our side the connection sticks. Likely the connection sticks. You'll see 99% of the channels that Tuberchat puts up on the screen, we are still subscribed to them. There's the occasional one that comes up that YouTube has removed the connection, but we've seen it on so few times I could count on one hand. So I'm going to leave Unmasked Lifestyle there just for a second. I'm going to go back to Simply Royce. I want to try something here. I don't know how many of you have seen Social Blade yet. This is another free site that is just, they do some things to help you with your channel. But really, I use it for the statistics. So when we type in here, Unmasked Lifestyle, it's going to come up if I could spell properly. And you've seen this. My friend Happy Lux uses this all the time. But what we're able to do, I want to cut their ad off. What we're able to do here, I'm going to have to rearrange my windows, is, let me get the live count going here. This is not always accurate, but we'll try, right? Unmasked Lifestyle says 993 right now. We'll see if that changes. Most often when I put this up like this, it ends up changing right away. I want to see if we can get you your 1K right here, right now. I'm going to do that like that. Forgive me while I play with my windows here. So we're trying to get Unmasked Lifestyle to 1,000 right now. So I hope everybody will rally around this channel. And then Louisi Kaki, here in Tuberchat, I know you're new, so welcome. Hopefully you'll meet some new friends and family members here. Everybody here wants to bake, but it works the opposite of most of the live streams that you might have seen already. Here in Tuberchat, you're expected to make the first move. So you reach out to another channel, you subscribe to them, watch their video, give them a comment, give them a thumbs up, come back and let them know you've done that, and then they will return the favor to you. So like I said, it works the opposite, but the only way to find success here in Tuberchat is to be of the mentality that you are willing and wanting to give more than you even expect to receive when it comes to YouTube and most other things in life. But I promise you, if you can be of that mentality, you'll find success beyond what you planned for in the beginning. Anyway, this is Simply Royce. This is another silver member, but they happen to also be with us all the time. They're a generous creator. Did I put Green's Life on the wheel? I did. I'm going to have to cut this ad off. They are willing to swap playlists, first of all, and then as well, they have the feature channels collaboration going on that I talk about all the time. So when I talk about the feature channels collaboration, all it is you're featuring a channel on your front page, and hopefully some of them are featuring you on their front page. But the thing is, when you're featuring channels like this, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, like I said, they're saying to their audience and to the YouTube algorithm that you are worthy of being featured by them. So I recommend it for anybody that's willing to do it, and you can imagine the impact that that has on the YouTube algorithm and on your audiences. So if anybody in the house has featured Tuberchat or my personal channel on your front page, just please make sure that I know so that I can return that favor, because I absolutely do that with both channels. And then Lift to Eat, yeah, the glitch is still there. Hakimations, when's it going to stop purging? We don't have any answer yet. I keep reporting. I keep sending feedback to their team and hearing nothing back. So, who knows, right? Shell and 10 Awesomeness, good to have you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. And then Vegas Girl, good to see you back in the house. Thanks for coming in. And Tisha's Hot Topics is still hanging out. That's cool. Let me spin. We'll get another channel up here, and we'll see what's happening. In the meantime, hopefully everybody has connected with Unmasked Lifestyle. And then Unmasked Lifestyle, it's up to you too. You got to get through there and get everybody today. I'd love to see if you could do it. We got at least another hour and a half to go, and I think that's enough time for you to be able to hit the 1,000 that we all want to see for you. Let's get Kareen's life up here right now. She has been doing live streams. She allows people to connect the way that we do here. And I've had a good time hanging out with her, and she shares her knowledge as well. And look at this. We're going to get Kareen's life to 800 any minute now. Kid Wonders Gaming and Live Stream is still in the chat. That's our featured channel for today. Hopefully everybody will connect with that channel as well. And then Hakimations is hanging out, which is cool. Kareen's life as well has been sending a few people over to Tuberchat, so I really do appreciate that. I appreciate all you've done and the knowledge you're sharing. This is why these channels get featured. Every day on Tuberchat, we feature one channel at the very beginning of the live stream, and we push them out on social media, on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Reddit. And the reason why is because even though Tuberchat can only live stream 4 times a week, I want to make sure that there's always plenty of opportunity for you to continue to connect with quality creators, genuine loyal supporters who have shown generosity. This is how I determine who gets featured on Tuberchat. There's a lot of channels that have been featured here so far, a lot more that I'm sure I'll be featuring soon. But Kareen's life is one of those creators. So it looks like everybody's having a good time connecting. I hope I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as you're still active, of course, I'll get around to everybody. So let's take Kareen's life off the wheel, and let's spin and see what's happening here, if we can get another channel. Jenny O'Brien happens to be a silver member, and so her channel is added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether she's here or not. But she was she was actually with us yesterday too in episode number 100. For those of you who haven't already seen it, we did a special episode yesterday, number 100, and so we did a very different kind of live stream. I interviewed Vern's Junk Closet, who's a creator with well over 4,000 subscribers now, who is inspirational in the creation of Tuberchat. She happens to be a friend, but somebody who models her live streams similar to the way that we do here at Tuberchat. She shares her knowledge, and a lot of people look up to her as an authority on all things YouTube. So if you haven't had a chance to see it, I don't usually ask people to go back and watch replays, but that is a big, solid 2-hour episode where we got into some serious educational topics when it comes to YouTube, and bounced a few ideas around, and hopefully you'll find some value out of that. TikTok 2020, good to see you here. Oh, I think you've been here before, but if not, forgive me. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. And then, yeah, thank you so much, Kareen's life, for your kind words. And then Saya Zabek, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you for coming in. You might be new to Tuberchat, but I think I recognize your channel as well. If I'm wrong, hopefully you're feeling welcome either way. So the way that the wheel works is once you've been in Tuberchat for a little while, and it usually takes like 45 minutes to an hour, let's say, but you're connecting with other creators, growing your channel, gaining subscribers, and interacting in the chat, I have a robot here called Bottissimo that helps me keep track of how active everybody is. And that's how I determine the order in which people get onto the wheel. Except for members, of course, they get on the wheel right away. But everybody has the chance to be on the wheel, of course. And I'll actually start adding a couple of names right now. The wheel, of course, is random, but once I spin and your name comes up, then we put your channel on the screen and we talk about it for a moment, if that's what you would like. So, Mishana, Sergeant Life. And let's get Carrie Beth up there. I'm going to make our moderators wait just a little while today. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. And hopefully everybody will connect to Mr. and Mrs. Anabalo as well. They are incredibly supportive creators here. And Just Living Life, yes, is always hoping everybody will crush their goals. Here's Eating with Miss P. This is another long-standing supporter of myself and of Tuberchat. She is a silver member, so again, her channel gets added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether she's here or not. Calming Mind Meditations, good to see you here. You're brand new to Tuberchat, but hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house and everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. Oh, and Hakimations, yes, thank you for reminding everybody to please give a thumbs up. It really does help the stream. It pushes us a little bit farther into the algorithm every time and helps us get found by more and more creators, of course, so we can maximize our impact. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a second, and it really does help. So I will appreciate the thumbs up, of course, and then as well, if you have the ability, I'll appreciate it if you share, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, so that we can reach more creators as well. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. And then Big Guys 45s, I keep forgetting whether I actually mentioned it to you or not, but I picked up a couple of, I should have shown them to you, but I picked up a couple of soundtracks from Record Store Day the other day, and I've got a video upcoming. I just did a vinyl video, but I've got a Record Store Day. I'll include those records in another video at some point. They're the Austin Powers movie soundtracks. I got 2 of them. There was 3 available, but I only managed to get 2, but they were interesting. I forget whether I mentioned that or not, because I keep meaning to mention it to you. Hakimations, yeah. Tuberchat finally, about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks ago, got to the point that we seemed to get a thumbs down on every live stream. So we knew the day would come, right? But we typically do fairly well, and I appreciate all the thumbs up. So, you know, now that we're in the realm of thumbs down, I hope everybody will give the thumbs up. It matters more than ever. But you have to laugh. And I say to creators all the time, because sometimes people reach out to me, especially when they're getting, like, you know, bullied or attacked and stuff like that. And I try to help in any way that I can, usually just motivationally. But one of the things is, you know, I say to creators, well, you think you get a lot of thumbs down now, wait until you have 10,000 subscribers and see how many thumbs down you're going to get. You're going to laugh at how many you got today. And I know it's no laughing matter, but, you know, what can we do about it anyway? At least it means, so I've been asked repeatedly as well, you know, do I think that thumbs down helps the algorithm? And in a way, yes, I do. So YouTube knows when your thumbs up versus thumbs down ratio is where it's supposed to be or where it's outside of the normal realm. So a thumbs down it's not better than nothing. It's not. I hope nobody in the chat will ever thumbs down any video, no matter how angry you are, right? But if you do get one, it shows that the person cared enough, right? So it's not like it hurts. It doesn't hurt. We think that maybe it does, and it, you know, psychologically it sucks and this and that, but it's not as the optimism in me says that it probably Doesn't hurt as much as we think it might. Ella and family, thank you for coming in. Oh no, Hakimations. Oh, Ransom, yeah, boy, thanks for coming in. Sorry, I did see you come in. I was in the middle of one of my speeches there, so I didn't welcome you, but thank you for coming in. Life with Roseanne, good to see you back. Thanks for coming in. And can you get a community tab? Community tab comes automatically about a week after you get your 1,000 subscribers. So once YouTube sees that it's locked in, it takes about 7 days in my experience and what I've seen in the last couple of months, but the community tab comes up automatically after 1,000. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as you're still active, of course, I'll get around to everybody. If you haven't already connected to Unmasked Lifestyle, they happen to be a very supportive creator. They're willing to swap playlists, but they're always here with us in Tuberchat. They happen to be a silver member, but they're 3 away right now from 1,000 subscribers. So I'm hoping that everybody who's here will rally around this channel, Unmasked Lifestyle, and get them over that 1,000. We need a few more than that so that we can get it really locked in. And I'll appreciate it, of course. And then Christian Nomad has a video that they posted in 2015. You have two thirds thumbs down and 1/3 thumbs up, and still get views almost every day. Yeah, I had my one of my best performing videos. It was like, how do I say, a maneuver that I pulled, right? I tried an experiment on there was a concert that was happening, and so I did one of those like let's watch, kind of videos, and I figured maybe I'll get some heavy traction over the weekend. I did. I think I got like 20,000 views in the first couple of days or whatever. But the thumbs down on it are out of control because people were probably hoping to actually see the concert. Although I didn't mislead. It's just, when you do a good thumbnail and the title is what it is, people might be expecting something a little more energetic than what I was doing, just a simple StreamYard panel. So lots of thumbs down, but still views like crazy. So it's interesting. And Christian Nomad, thank you for sharing that. There's Melda and Amra family. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for the share. Melda and Amra family runs another growth stream similar to the way that we operate here at Tuberchat. They've been responsible for us gaining hundreds and hundreds of subscribers, both on my personal channel and in the beginnings of Tuberchat. They were previously featured, of course. And Melda and Amra family is the first creator to send me a t-shirt. Which I wore that day that I featured their channel. We dressed it up the way that they do their live stream, and I hope everybody will connect with them because whenever they're running, we look out and hopefully raid them once in a while as well so that you can have another place to connect to. Francis Adkins, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. I think you're new to Tuberchat, but hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. Carrie Beth's channel is up on the screen right now, and she's got well over 2,000 subscribers. We saw her get monetized just a couple of months ago, and she's still climbing, but this is a dynamic creator, and I talk about her channel all the time because her presentation is spectacular, her editing skills are on point, and I expect big things from this creator. So hopefully everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. We're still looking for a couple of more subscribers for Unmasked Lifestyle to get them to the 1,000. That must be on their mind today. Izzy's Life Vlogs, thanks for coming in. And then this is Designs by CAD Pro, who happens to be a member as well. So their channel gets added to the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat. But this is a channel, they were off for a little while, not feeling well, but it looks like they're back in action, which is great. 699. So I'm hoping we can get them to 700 subscribers right now. We need a few extras so that they can lock it in, make sure they don't slip back below. But this is a channel that I always hear good things about because people tend to be drawn to artists, and you'll find a lot of creative content on this channel. I've already heard lots of good things. They've been previously featured on Tuberchat, of course. And other than that, hopefully everybody's having a good time connecting, meeting new friends and family members. And the thumbs up are still running, so thank you, everybody. And if you haven't already, I love a thumbs up. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as you're still active, I will eventually get around to everybody. There's 999 subscribers for Unmasked Lifestyle. They're a very supportive creator. They're here with us at Tuberchat all the time, and I'm hoping that we can get a couple of more subscribers for Unmasked Lifestyle. If you haven't already connected them, that beautiful feeling of hitting the 1,000 subscribers that we know must be on their mind. Kid Wonder is might be the 1,000th subscriber right now. Kid Wonder's Gaming and Live Stream is the second channel from Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder. But what Kid Wonder does is comes in usually with Tuberchat almost every single live stream with 2 accounts so that they can give us double thumbs up and hang out. And it's perfect because they treat their channels separately and are one of the most genuine creators. I've been connected to Kid Wonder since before Tuberchat started, and they were one of the very first channels to be featured. Now their second channel is being featured today. So I'm hoping we can get that for Unmasked Lifestyle. I'm going to spin, and I'll start adding names to the wheel in another moment. So this is the Murphy family. The Murphy family is another silver member, which means that their channel gets added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether they're here or not, but they happen to be generous creators. They are very much loved and well respected in both our community and the small YouTuber community at large. And there it is right now. We're going to get to the Murphy family again in 1 second, but Unmasked Lifestyle has made 1,000 subscribers. So good job. Keep up the great work. Now, I hope we can get a couple of extra subscribers for Unmasked Lifestyle so that they don't slip back below the 1,000 that they just managed to reach right now. And they are a dedicated and loyal creator, so I hope everybody will, like I said, rally around them to make sure that we can make that 1,000 stick. We all know what it's like to lose a subscriber or 2 or 3 or many. So hopefully everybody will join me in congratulating them as well. Hitting 1,000 subscribers is a wonderful, wonderful feeling. We look forward to it for so many channels, and we're fortunate that there are lots of channels in the chat today that have hit their 1,000, even 2,000, possibly even 3,000. And other than that, hopefully everybody's having a good time connecting, meeting new friends and family members. So I did say I was going to add a couple of names. So let's get our moderators on there now. Let's get Scratch and Pete. Scratch and Pete is one of the most supportive creators I have ever seen. They are always out. I run into them, I don't know how many times a day. I try to be in as many live streams as I can when I'm available to be in them. And Scratch and Pete, we run into each other constantly, supporting other creators. Scratch and Pete, where's Kira Welton? Is she in here? There you are. Kristen Welton's still on the wheel, but that's Kira Welton. That's her daughter. We all live together in Niagara Falls, Canada, but they're always in the chat as moderators to help me out as well. And then Mr. Fulton Moraz offering to help with cleaning in the house. I appreciate the idea, but there are 3 of us here, so I'm sure we if you can make your way all the way to Niagara Falls, we'd love to see you, but we must have it we must have it covered by now. But that's interesting. I wonder how I could return the favor for that, Mr. Fulton Moraz. So let's spin. Let's get another channel up here. Pardon me just for 1 second. I'll be right back. And pardon me for that. Let's get Kristen Welton. Did I copy it and delete it already? There it is. Oh, here, Kristen Welton. There we go. Kristen Welton's getting close to the 1,100, so I'm hoping we can get her a few subscribers as well. This is my love, but she's always in the channel, or sorry, in the chat as a moderator and a member. So she's doing a better job than I am of posting videos multiple times a week, but she's got a lot of different variety on her channel, and hopefully you'll find some valuable content there, both to be educated by and entertained by. She's, pardon me, started doing cooking videos as well. And then Unmasked Lifestyle. Yeah, I'm sure you're excited. I'm hoping we can get a few more, though. But Unmasked Lifestyle, if you can, just continue connecting, because I don't want to see you dip below the 1,000. Sam's Vlog was talking about that earlier. I was lucky a long time ago when I hit 1,000. It was, well, it's not a long time ago, but in March, whatever, on my personal channel, I hit 1,000. But I was lucky because the people who were helping me do it hit me so many times. Everybody rallied around me that day. I did it in Happy Luck's live stream. And they got me so far over, I think it was like 1,015 or something like that. So I never slipped under, even if I lost a few. And then Tuberchat, luckily, was pretty solid. So we didn't slip under once we got it, if I remember right. And then, yeah, the Ford Beautification Project, we all start with under 100, but we keep moving and moving and moving. And you watch, you know, right before your eyes, so many channels hit that 1,000 mark. And there is Unmasked Lifestyle right there, hitting it right now. Yeah, no sweat. The Ford Beautification Project. Whenever we can remember to use words instead of numbers is fine, but it's not that much of a big deal. Thank you, TWTTV. I appreciate that. I should add some more names to the wheel. Let me spin, and I will. Sam is at $9.99 right now. Mariska Van Bundering, good to see you here. Okay, let's see what we can do for Sam's Vlogs. This is a channel. Now that I lost my window, how am I going to find this now? Oh, I lost it. Where did it go? Pardon me while I play with my windows here. Sam's Vlog came over from Corrine's Life. Oh, I lost it again. Look at that. Here, let's. Okay, let's get Sam's Vlogs. I gotta find their channel again to see if I can get this. I hope they're still here. If they're still here, we can help them. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. Yes, okay. I gotta copy and paste so I get the name right. When you see me doing that, I'm just copying out of another window over there. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. Let's get live subscriber count and see if we can hit you the 1,000. Oh, it says 1,000 right now. So I'm hoping we can get them a few more, because Sam's Vlogs already, like, we were trying to help them last night, and then they ended up going under. Let's get Mishana up here, and we'll look at her channel. That's a creator, as a matter of fact. Where's your where's Kristen's 40 question challenge? Maybe she put it out too long ago. Yeah, she put it out a while ago. She does, like I said, Kristen's posting a lot of videos. We'll look at Mishana right now, and you'll see they did a 2-part series where they teamed up for the 40 question challenge. So that was fun. Hopefully everybody will check them out and check those videos out. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. Hopefully we'll get you a few extras so we can keep you above the 1,000 there. We don't want you to slip again. And then Jolly Pasquale, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And it looks like everybody's having a good time connecting, meeting new friends and family members. Muscle Car Appraisal, good to see you here. And Mishana, like I said, let's see if we can find yours. There it is. So there's the second part of the first. I don't know which one is which, but they did, as you can see, they did a 40 question challenge together. So it's interesting that both your channels got featured right at the same time. And then Mariska Van Bunderen, sorry, what channel are you looking for? Sam's Vlogs? Renante Loro, so one, thank you for coming back in. It's great to see you here. And then Do Better. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. You're new to Tuberchat, but hopefully you're feeling welcome. There's a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect. Basically, if you just take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. And typically, the way that we connect here at Tuberchat is to reach out to somebody in the chat, always one by one, but you leave a single emoji next to their name to let them know you want to connect with them. Then head to their channel, watch a short video in full, preferably 2, 3, 4, or 5 minutes, and then leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. And it should be at least a couple of full sentences so that it doesn't get held for review or caught in the YouTube spam filters. Then give them a thumbs up and subscribe, and come back into the chat and then leave a double emoji next to their name to let them know you've secured the connection the right way. And then if you say something about the video that you watched, they'll be able to find your comment easily and quickly, and then they will turn around and do the full same process for you as well. If anybody has any questions as to the way that we connect here at Tuberchat, or the way that the wheel works, or anything else that you think I might be able to help with, I will do my best if you want to ask the question in the chat. And Mr. Fulton Mraz still hanging out on the wheel there. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as you're active, of course, I'll get around to everybody. But it looks like we're doing okay. We got a busy day today. And then I got to think about adding some names to the wheel, right? Shauna, Carrie Beth, Hakimations, let's get you on there. Inday Mars, let's get you in there. Urgent Life's already on. Let's spin. So the way that the wheel works, it usually takes about 45 minutes to an hour to get onto the wheel. It takes quite a while these days because Tuberchat's quite busy. But what happens, and it's my pleasure, Mashana, to have your channel up. It's my what typically happens is, as long as you're active in the chat, I've got a robot that helps me keep track of how active everybody is. It's not just about how long you're here. And then after a while, you get added to the wheel. The wheel, of course, is random, as you see, but when I spin and your name comes up, like Kara Welton here, then we put your channel up on the screen and talk about it for a moment if that's what you would like. Kira's in the chat as a moderator. This is Kristen Welton's daughter, who we just saw a few moments ago. She has a lot of variety on her channel, and it's very much her own thing. She's got some life experience, some unboxing videos, and some video gaming live streaming. So hopefully we'll get some more happening for her as well. And hopefully everybody will connect with her. She's well on the road to 400. Little Ruby's Daycare Encounters. Good to see you here. I think this is your first time with Tuberchat, so thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. Jolly Pasquale, thank you for the thumbs up. And Mariska Van Budren, yeah, it is interesting that they both got featured at the same time there, just about. And then, second time. Okay, I'm so sorry. Little Ruby's Daycare Encounters. But hopefully you'll meet some new friends and family members here. Oh, Chaos Retro Gaming, good to see you here. Thank you for the thumbs up as well. Yes, if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I will appreciate it. It really does help the stream. And yeah, Sam Vlogs, Trains, and more. Hopefully this helps. Hopefully you'll get a few more subscribers to lock in that 1,000. At some point, it's got to stick, right? But if you can, if you have time, just keep going, keep adding. Get yourself up to 1,020 and see if you can really lock it in. These days, it's really interesting what goes on, but we'd love to see you make it. And it looks like everybody's having a good time connecting. So let's spin. We'll get another channel up, and I'll add a couple more names to the wheel. What am I thankful for today, Mr. Fulton Mraz? I'm thankful that I have a loving girlfriend who's cooking a delicious dinner that I'm going to be able to enjoy the second that I'm finished with Tuberchat. Kristen started making cooking videos on her channel now. after a few people suggested the idea. But she's one of these people who, like, everything she cooks is fantastic. I can cook, but I can just do the basics, right? Nothing I do is spectacular, but she does a great job. So she luckily is doing something right now, experimenting with a couple of things, and Kira and I get to enjoy that for dinner. So that's the first thing that comes to mind. That's only because I already was thankful for what was going on yesterday when we were on Tuberchat. And Jolly Pasquale, I'm thankful you're in Tuberchat. I saw your other video, and of course, you do a spectacular job. This Jolly Pasquale is a channel that is extremely entertaining, and where I see that channel, like, I expect big things, and the reason why is because I find myself always watching the videos more than once, right? I'm not really going to tell everybody how many times I've watched the first video because it's kind of ridiculous. But this is what happens, right? When you find something that's so entertaining. So Jolly Pasquale does a great job. And then Grinch is connecting, so that's cool. Oh, Mr. Fulton Miraz, yeah, doing a cooking show would be something else. And then hopefully everybody's having a good time connecting. Oh, she's making, one of the things that she's making is stew today, but from scratch, of course. And then she's doing something with dumplings, but I don't know what it is that she's doing. And I haven't been mentioning it much today. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists, please reach out to other creators. You can simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat, and then other creators should reach out to you for the purpose of making those arrangements. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently. And then if you see somebody say that they're willing to swap playlists, then please reach out to them also. Oh, Hakimations, yeah, there's a few newer channels that have come through. I hope when everybody in Tuberchat sees a few new channels, I mean, you hear that I'm kind of letting them know the object is always to go first. But I hope we'll be optimistic about reaching out. Pardon me just for a quick second, then we're going to talk about Sergeant's life here. Sergeant life, sorry. Sergeant life, let me I'm going to so this channel, forgive me, I'm doing two things at once here. Sergeant Life is on the road to 100 right now. They're getting very close with 89 subscribers. I think it's possible that we could get them over the 100 today. Most of us know how that feels, and if not, you know, it's something upcoming for you and how great it's going to be. Do better. I'm going to see if I can get a link for you, but hopefully you're connecting with other channels and meeting new friends and family members for yourself. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat, but it looks like we're doing okay. For those of you who are newer to Tuberchat, the object here is always to go first. So the Tuberchat community believes wholeheartedly that the key to success is to give and be willing to give much more than you expect to receive. But if you can do that and be okay with it, then I promise you, you're going to find yourself moving faster with YouTube than you planned in the beginning in the first place. I'm just looking in another window here that I've got going on to see if I can find Do Better's channel so I can get a link going. Oh, there it is. Took a second for me to get to this, but I'll leave that window for them. I've just dropped a link for Do Better in the chat for anybody that wants to connect with them. Sunshine Cooper's here. Thank you for coming in. Sunshine Cooper also does another growth stream similar to Tuberchat, where she allows channels to connect the way we do here. She's very much loved and well respected in the small YouTuber community. I forget how many subscribers Sunshine Cooper has right now, but it's thousands. So it's a channel. There's obviously much to be learned there, as well as entertained by. Here's Mr. Fulton Mraz, who just became a silver member to Tuberchat today, which means that their channel gets added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether they're here or not, but they're here with us right now in the chat. Hopefully everybody will connect with them. And one thing about Mr. Fulton Mraz is they always come into Tuberchat and share for us. Almost every single day. They've been with Tuberchat since the beginning. And then hopefully I haven't missed anything in the chat, but it looks like we're doing okay. So hopefully everybody's doing all right. And Ford Beautification Project, my pleasure. I'll keep that link close so that I can drop it again if anybody needs it for Do Better. And then just please remember, though, because I know you're new to Tuberchat, the object here is always to go first. You'll find the most success when you do that. Official Janice Dawn, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Official Janice, Jacini Dawn. Official Jacini Dawn. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time and meet people one by one and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. And then hopefully everybody is having a good time connecting. And I've got to add some names to the wheel, right? Accumulations is on there. The Ford Beautification Project. TWTTV. Did we look at Corinne's Life's channel? Is Corinne's Life still here? So worried about missing these things. I'd rather make the mistake of doing it twice than not doing it. But I can't. For the life of me, I can't remember if we put Corinne's channel up. I thought I had her on the wheel. Is Tisha's Hot Topics still here? Maybe not. Tisha's Hot Topics, still, just let me know if you're still here. Let's see if Just Living Life is still here. Maybe not. Just Living Life, let me know if you're still here too, please, if you don't mind. And then official Janice Don, Jacini Don. Why can't I get that? Official Jacini Don. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. But again, the object here is always to go first. So you visit another channel, watch their video, give them a comment and a like, subscribe to them, and then come back here and let them know that you've done that, and then they will turn around and do the same thing for you. Oh, Corinne's Life. I didn't put it up long enough. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing there. Let's put, I'll put Corinne's Life up actually right now. We'll have a better look at this. I didn't mean to skip over you so fast if that's what I did. That's probably why I got confused there. Corinne's Life. Okay, so she's managed to hit the 800, which is very cool. She sent over a few people, but like I said, I have a good time hanging out in her live streams, and then she allows people to connect similar to the way we do here in Tuberchat. You can see a stream right there with the wheel going, which is cool. That wheel is free to use. It's from wheelofnames.com. You can see the title maybe there if you have a big enough screen. Oh, Sunshine Cooper knows me. Oh yeah, Sunshine Cooper knows who I am. We know each other well. I never make it to her live streams as much as I wish I could, but that goes for everybody, right? As we grow and follow more and more creators, it becomes harder and harder to support everybody as much as we all might like. But if we all support each other as much as we possibly can, everybody's going to do just fine. We will all thrive together. Twisted V, Twin Garage, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. It's good to see you here. Hopefully you're feeling welcome and you'll meet lots of friends and family members. Oh, there you go. Tisha's Hot Topics. Yeah, was here from Kareen's Life. So I'm going to put you on the wheel. It's your turn to be on the wheel. I wasn't sure if you were still here. And then one more time, I'll just call out for Just Living Life. Just Living Life if you're still here. Because she's been with Tuberchat for a long, long time. I just want to make sure she doesn't miss her chance. Domo and Nini, good to see you back. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. Hopefully you'll meet some new friends and family members here as well. Okay, now we'll switch and hit the wheel and get another channel happening. Here's TWTTV. Oh, Unmasked Lifestyle, it's my pleasure. But again, just please, whatever you can do, when we're done with Tuberchat today, maybe an hour from now or so, right? We'll see how long everybody wants to go. I'll look for somewhere to raid so that we can continue connecting and you can meet more people. But I'm hoping you can get a few more to really lock that in. So let's look at TWTTV. Mr. Fulton Brad's still in the house. We just had your channel up there, bro. So hopefully you're getting some new subscribers. Hopefully you're meeting some new friends and family members. But I appreciate your membership. And since you're a silver member, your channel is going to be added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream from now on, whether you're here or not. So here's TWTTV. Oh, Kareen's Life. I can't believe I'm doing that. Kareen's Life helped me yesterday. I have my phone and I sit it right beside the computer, and I should have known to not do that, and I just did it again. So you guys are probably hearing a bunch of robotic nonsense again. So you'll have to forgive me for that, but thank you. And then, yeah, so many people in the chat saying they're too old. I don't know about that. Oh, cool. Okay, Unmasked Lifestyle. Very, very cool. And then okay, we'll leave it alone. I'm just looking at something in another window here. I keep a couple of windows going, as you can imagine. So TWTTV, we don't know how many subscribers they have, but hopefully everybody is surrounding this channel because we have they've been with us for a while now, and they're here for probably every live stream. They've got a lot of engaging content, as you can see. And so hopefully we're getting them a few more subscribers today so that we can push them towards whichever goal they might be looking towards. And it looks like we're doing okay meeting new friends and family members here. Okay, Just Living Life may not still be here, right? Unfortunately. That's okay. Lifestyle, Live to Eat, are you here? The trouble sometimes is that it takes a while to get on the wheel. Live to Eat, let me know if you're here. Real Talk with McKay might be here. My pleasure, TWTTV. Okay, Real Talk with McKay. Let's see. If you're still here, just let me know. I'll spin. We'll get another channel up. I'll just wait a few minutes and we'll see what's happening. It's a busy, busy day today, so my robot is luckily keeping track of what's going on better than I ever could. Here's Crystal Renee. Happens to be another member. I didn't mark that on the wheel, but they happen to be another member. And so You do not have to super chat or be a member to get added to the wheel or the screen. But in the case of super chats and memberships, we just let them skip the line so that they get onto the wheel right away. So in the case of all memberships, they get added to the wheel as soon as I see them. And then with silver and gold memberships, they get added to the wheel whether they're here or not at the beginning of every live stream. But this is Crystal Renee. She does the featured channels collaboration, as well as she is willing to swap playlists. And so if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists for the purpose of gaining watch hours, you can simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. And then hopefully other, Kareen's life, hopefully other creators will reach out to you for the purpose of making those arrangements. And then if you see somebody say that they're willing to swap playlists, then I hope you'll reach out to them and make those arrangements. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently, of course. And then, the reason I do keep my phone so close, though, if anybody in the house finds that there's something that you feel I need to address with regard usually to creators not connecting the right way or things like that, we'll hope that it's a misunderstanding. But if you want to let me know, I'm available on Instagram at all one word Tuberchat, and then I can try to address it. Christian Nomad's willing to swap playlists. They've recently started, so I know there's lots of other people. Oh, Atisha's Hot Topics, it's no problem. Nobody has to super chat or be a member. I haven't ever changed the way that I've done the live streams. Everybody still has the opportunity to be on the screen and on the wheel. It depends only on how active you are in the chat. So not just how long you're here, but how much you're interacting with everybody. And I have a robot that helps me keep track called Bautissimo here. And it just keeps track of how long and how many messages and how people are connecting and stuff like that. But when people super chat or are members, then we just put them onto the wheel right away, as I'm sure everybody can understand. Adrienne Villanueva Vlogs, good to see you here. Thank you for coming back in. I'm wondering about my notes. I wonder if there was something I was going to mention to you specifically. Yeah, I'm not sure for now, but that's okay. Zach Burton, YouTuber, good to see you here. I think this is your first time with Tuberchat. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time and meet people one by one, follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen. You'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. Adrian Villanueva Vlogs is willing to swap playlists as well. And all that means, for those of you who haven't done that yet, it's the one legitimate thing we can do to speed up our watch hours. So all it is an obligation between you and another creator to run a playlist of videos for each other. You run one for them, they run one for you. You can do it when you eat, when you sleep, when you work, when you go out, or if you have a second device. Sit and watch every single second of every video. If you can, either like every video or comment where possible, or use an extension like Christian Nomad has turned me on to now, which is an auto like extension. You'll see what happens here. Inde Mars, when I put on your latest video, I'm not going to let it run. I'll pause it, but you see how it's already liked? Christian Nomad pointed this out to me the other day, but there's a Chrome extension that you can use to auto like every video so you never forget. So you can do something like that, run playlists for people. And then you can imagine if you have a playlist of 2 or 3 or even more hours, you can get a lot of creators running that playlist for you. Hopefully I've got this right. And your hours can really stack up. So forgive me, I was looking at that. Here we go. So Inde Mars, let's just see what else you got going on for us here. Yeah, the Ford beautification project today is probably, I think today we're running well off of yesterday. I don't know if this will happen again if I hit another video from Inde Mars, But I don't know if you saw the screen right before this video came up, because we're live right now, but the episode 100 from yesterday was at the top of the list of featured videos. And I have a feeling because yesterday was such a impressive day. Like, so we had whatever we had, and I don't know how accurate the numbers are, right? The numbers fluctuate so much on YouTube, it's ridiculous. But it looked like we got another 90 views on yesterday's live stream after. So, you know what I mean? So there's like activity right now, and YouTube favors you when that kind of stuff is happening. But hopefully everybody, if you haven't already, I usually don't ask anybody to go back and watch replays. You always could. I try to be informative where possible when things come up, especially when we're in the middle of a live stream. If we get into tutorials and things, maybe mark the time down so you can go back and catch those little clips. Eventually, I'll start making tutorial videos for Tuberchat when I can find the time. In the meantime, yesterday was episode number 100. So we did a very different, special kind of live stream where I had an interview and we talked to Vern's Junk Closet, and it was a 2-hour discussion about all things YouTube. We took some questions from the chat and got into a really decent deep dive into some YouTube topics. So it could be interesting, but I think that's the reason why we're doing so well today. Poetically Yours by Javier Santa Maria. Good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. Tuberchat's always busy, but today seems a little bit more busy. So that's Inde Mars, another channel that's back with us again and again. Hopefully everybody will subscribe to them. They're well on the road to 2K. Okay, Ransom Yeah Boy, thank you very much for coming in. It's always good to see you. Thank you so much for your time. The Ford Beautification Project. Let's have a look at what you've got going on for us today. And I will add some more names to the wheel now. So they're on the road to 100. They've got 64 subscribers right now. We should be able to get them to 70 today. If anybody hasn't already connected with this channel, they're back with Tuberchat again and again since finding us just a short while ago. But I hope everybody will rally around this channel and get them to the next goal that they're looking for. 70 must be on their mind. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I don't think so, but as long as you're still active, of course, I'll get around to everybody. Oh, Shamba Washamba, I didn't see you come in, but thank you for joining. Hopefully you're feeling welcome again. It's always good to have you here. And then again, so for those of you who are newer to Tuberchat, it's not a sub for sub network, but everybody is expecting to subscribe to your channel after you subscribe to theirs. The object always in Tuberchat is to go first. You visit another channel, watch a video, leave a comment, give a thumbs up, subscribe, and then come back and let them know that you've done that, and then they'll do the same for you. Zelda Master John is back in the house. It's great to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. Zelda Master John is another previously featured channel from Tuberchat. I'm going to refresh my list over here. My robot is keeping track of the chat for me so that we can get some more names onto the wheel. Scratch and Pete's still there. We haven't seen their channel yet. Hakemations, Tisha's Hot Topics. Oh, Real Talk with McKay. I wonder if you're still here. I got to refresh another window. If you can imagine, I keep a few windows going while we're doing what we're doing. Oh, that's okay, Zelda Master John. It's always good to have you here. Ella and family still in the house, which is cool. Hopefully you're meeting new friends and family members as well. Mariska Van Bunderen, of course. Curious, why isn't... Yeah, Mariska's been here for a while. Why hasn't her channel been up yet? It's time for you to get onto the wheel. Ransom Yeah Boy just happened to go right before I would have put them on. That's okay. Oh, Ransom Yeah Boy, are you still here? Just let me know if you're still here, because it's actually time for you to be on the wheel now. Real Talk with McKay. Yeah, it looks like you're still here. Lift to Eat, I don't think they are. Oh, maybe. Weird. Okay, I'll put them up. If they're not here, we'll move on quickly when move. Again, Leon Legendary Productions. Good to see you back in. Thanks for coming in. No, I'm looking at my list here, Mariska Van Bundred. So here, you see that I use this Bottissimo, right? And it keeps track of how long everybody's been here, how many messages they send, and all this stuff, right? And it gives a point value that's arbitrary. I don't even know how to calculate that. But what it does is it puts everybody in order. So you can see all the channels at the top are the ones that have been on the wheel already, right? When I get down to here, we've got Lift to Eat. Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder, I don't put on the wheel because we're featuring Kid Wonder's Gaming and Live Stream already. That's a creator with 2 channels. Grinch 1984, I don't think they're still here. Yeah, I don't think Grinch is still here. Otherwise, it would be their turn. Just Living Life. I'm just looking for... I think Just Living Life has already left, which is okay. Ransom Yeah Boy's there. And I think they just left. They just said they were leaving right before I looked at this. But pretty soon. So there's Ella and family. Let's get them up. I don't think Calming Mind Meditations is still here. I'll do this in the other window like I was doing. Calming Mind Meditation is a new... Oh, maybe you are still here. Okay. Fulton Raz is a member. I don't know if the Essence of Sonya is still here. Maybe not. And then Mariska Van Bundren. So, like I said, it keeps track for me, so I don't have to worry about it, right? After a little while, I get the idea of who's been here and how long and stuff like that. Jaden Suh's back in the house. Jaden Suh comes in and out, so the name moves a little bit up and down the list. Here's Real Talk with McKay. This might be a new connection for Tuberchat. Yes. So, because you're a new connection for Tuberchat, hopefully, first of all, you're feeling welcome and you met some new friends and family members here today. I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take one of your videos, and I usually try to give everybody about 10 minutes just for that few minutes of watch time, right? I've added your video into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list, and I will watch that video in full. I will leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that childhood memories video. I'll give you a thumbs up, and I'll subscribe, and in that way, I'll make sure that the subscription sticks. Hopefully, you're subscribed to Tuberchat as well now, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. So yeah, so Mariska Van Bundren, that is Big Brother. It is actually. So Bottissimo is something that I love to use. I happen to pay for it. It costs like $5 American a month. And but I love it because it lets me the reason I want to keep track of how active everybody is here is so that I can, you know, recognize creators who are spending a lot of time in Tuberchat, really helping us, you know, get to where we need to be and this and that. Thank you, Mariska. I appreciate your kind words. So Lift to Eat is an entertaining channel. I always hear good things about this channel as well. They do challenges that I would never even imagine attempting. If I ever meet up with this creator and manage to do a collaboration, I don't know what I'm going to do, because look at some of these things, right? Okay, yeah. Actually, these are not challenges. These ones here. Here, McDonald's Spicy Chicken Nugget Challenge, Five Guys Burgers Challenge, the Five Guys 5 Burgers Challenge. So there's a lot of different stuff in here, but it looks like he's got some good information as well as far as like losing weight and eating healthy as well. So that's cool. Yeah, you're right, Mariska. Yeah, something like $7 Canadian. I keep forgetting sometimes when I talk about finances, like how much things cost. I keep forgetting that, I'm in Canada and most people are used to hearing either American or something close because euros and American dollars are close to each other and this and that. Canada's like 70 cents on the American dollar right now. It has been for a long time. So hopefully everybody is doing good, meeting new friends and family members. It looks like everybody's doing okay. So let me spin. We'll get another channel up here and see what's happening. Lift to Eat's been back with us again and again. I think they're willing to swap playlists too, as a matter of fact. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists, you can simply say, I am willing to swap playlists, and then other creators should reach out to you for the purpose of making those arrangements. If you see somebody say that they're willing to swap playlists and you're willing, then please reach out to them as well. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently. Lots of creators in the house are willing to do it. I do it as well. If you want to reach out to me on Instagram, it's all one word, Tuberchat, and I still swap with people even though I'm monetized. Oh, euro is like 1.5. I didn't know that. Wow. Oof. Even more. All right. Hopefully everybody is having a good time connecting. This is Hakimations. This is another channel that's been back with Tuberchat again and again since finding us. They're here in almost every live stream. So I'm hoping everybody will reach out to them. Poetically Yours is willing to swap playlists right there. We can see, and I know Adrienne Villanueva Vlogs is willing to do it as well. Some of our members, if Christian Nomad is still here, he's willing to do it. And Kristen and Kira are willing to swap as well. Kristen's monetized, but she'll still swap with you. And then, of course, I will do it on my personal channel as well. Hakimations, my pleasure having your channel up. And looks like everybody is doing okay. Just want to clear some notifications. Sunshine Cooper shared for us. Thank you for that. If anybody hasn't already, but if you have the ability, of course, I'll love it and appreciate it very much if you share, whether it's on your community tab if you have one, or Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network. And if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I will appreciate that as well. It really does help the stream. And if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but it only takes a second. You don't lose your place, and it really does help, so I'll appreciate it very much. Here's Tisha's Hot Topics. I hope I'm pronouncing that right for you. This is a new connection for Tuberchat with almost 200 subscribers, well on the road to 200 and getting close. Then let me see what I can do. I'm just going to take your latest video and add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and I'll watch that video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. And I will give you a thumbs up, of course, and I'll subscribe. And in that way, I'll make sure the subscription sticks. And then hopefully you're also subscribed to Tuberchat already and you have the notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. The Paisley Dispatcher's back in the house. Thanks for coming in. And Shattered Souls here. It's always good to see you in the chat. Thanks for coming back in. Tisha's Hot Topics, my pleasure. Am I pronouncing that right? I'm just curious because I love to feature everybody properly when they're here. And what happens is every time you come back to Tuberchat, I get to know your channel a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. If you live stream, hopefully I can catch you on some live streams as well as maybe catch a few videos. And over time, I get to know the creators behind the channels. And then I can feature you better and better every time you're here. That's cool, Shattered Soul. I appreciate you coming. Any... as we grow and as we follow more and more creators, it becomes harder and harder to support everybody as much as we all might like. But I appreciate every moment that everybody can spend here at Tuberchat. Here's Ella and family. Oh, Tisha's Hot Topics. I don't subscribe or watch videos while I live stream. I will subscribe. I'm the only one who gets to say that, but I will subscribe to you afterwards. I've got you. I'm going to put LN Family up here for a second. I'll show you what I do. So over here, you click on the watch later list, and you'll see there's your video right there. So that after the live stream, I can go and watch the full video. I'm going to watch like the whole 9-minute video, right? Same with this channel, Real Talk with McKay, because you're both new to Tuberchat today. And then I will make sure that I subscribe while I'm watching those videos. It gives me a chance to get a good introduction to your channel. So here's LN Family with well over 1,000 subscribers. Hopefully everybody will help push them a little bit closer to the 1.2 that must be on their mind now. Nine bottles of water, Mr. Fulton Mraz. I thought you drank 10 bottles of water. That's a lot of water, man. That's something else. Very good. I'm glad a few people are swapping playlists and things like that. It's great. The reason why I push swapping playlists so much is not just so that we can increase our watch hours, right? We all want to get monetized, I'm sure. But the other thing, too, is once you've traded favors with a creator, it allows the possibility of a friendship to start and eventually flourish. And I'm very lucky. Like, I've swapped playlists with probably 100 creators. Many creators I speak to on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter offline, and you find a lot of real support. So imagine a world where you have 100 true friends on YouTube. And I don't mean 1,000 subscribers. I mean 100 true friends who really want to see you succeed, who really care about your channel, who are excited just as much for you as they are for themselves. So every time you put out a video, you're going to get a lot of views, a lot of likes, a lot of comments right away to help really push you. And then when you're doing live streaming, or if you're doing premieres, you got people hanging out in your live streams and premieres. It's a great feeling. Oh, Mr. Fulton Mraz, I'm sure you'll be okay. 10 bottles of water is too much to do every day, but it's probably okay. Good to stay hydrated anyway. All right. Mariska Van Bunderen. I think we're connected on Instagram. I don't know if anywhere else. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Shattered Soul, but I've been lucky here now that Tuberchat has been running so long. Like, we're on episode 101 today. So for 101 times, I've been able to meet different creators and get a lot of friendships started. The whole reason I even started Tuberchat was because I was introduced to people like Vern's Junk Closet, who I interviewed yesterday in a very special 100th episode of Tuberchat. And when I first met her and other creators that were, generous in sharing their knowledge and connecting and actually helping each other, that's the whole reason I started Tuberchat, because I said I can build a community around this mentality, because I know there are enough people out there who will care. Not everybody, but there are enough. So there's a lot more than we imagine, I'm sure. And then check this out. So here's an example of what happens when people are connecting. Scratch and Pete is a dedicated moderator here at Tuberchat, but one of the most supportive creators that I've ever seen, because when I'm out doing what I can to support other creators, I run into them constantly in other people's live streams. I see their comments on videos, and they leave the most thoughtful comments as well. So first of all, I appreciate everything that Scratch and Pete, formerly known as PA, has done for Tuberchat and for myself. But as well, look what's happening here. So already Eve Belize and Mariska Van Bunderen. Mariska is in the chat with us right now. Eve Belize is another much loved and well-respected creator in our community. Have both made shout-out videos for Scratch and Pete, like where Scratch and Pete has been included. In this particular video, Mariska Van Bunderen has added a lot of Tuberchat people as well, including myself. But this is an example. So now we come to Scratch and Pete, who's a creator within the Tuberchat community. And then we've got already Eve Belize and Mariska Van Bunderen. And you see with only 60 subscribers, Scratch and Pete is well on the way to a successful YouTube journey, right? This is what the purpose of Tuberchat is for. So hopefully, and then Shattered Soul. So I know you haven't been here for a little while, but I'm going to count on your positivity and optimism in our chat. I've been very fortunate that 99% of everything that goes on, maybe even more than that in Tuberchat, is always positive, and creators are always getting along and stuff like that. So I insist, under all circumstances, I will make sure that it stays that way. So Scratch and Pete, like I said, is one of the most creative supporters that I've seen, and they graciously help us out with Tuberchat as a moderator, but are an integral part of the community. But they're also moderators on most of the channels that I'm officially like connected with, let's just say, and then are very much well respected here in our community. Mariska Van Bunderen, look at your luck. You're the last one on the wheel right now. I'll add some more names to the wheel, but it just wants to keep skipping over you. Calming Mind Meditations, I think, is a new connection for Tuberchat. Hopefully they're still here because I got to catch this avatar. Yeah, that's it. First one. So, again, same thing. Because this channel is a new connection for Tuberchat, I do not watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So I'm just going to take, usually I go for 10 minutes. I'll take this 5:35 one here, and I'll add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list, and I'll watch that video in full, and I will leave a meaningful, genuine comment. I will give a thumbs up, and I'll subscribe, and in that way, I'll make sure the subscription sticks. Hopefully, you're also subscribed to Tuberchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Now, hopefully, Calming Mind Meditations has met a couple of new friends and family members, because this is a brand new channel. I hope you're meeting some people, because I see that you only have one subscriber listed here. And then the other thing I like to recommend for everybody is to make their subscriptions public. And what that does is it allows people to see who you're subscribed to. So what happens is when a creator tells you they've subscribed to you, you can go into their subscription, see yourself there, and know that they're genuine and telling the truth and all that good stuff. Little bit Elias, thank you for coming back in. Good to see you here. Shattered Souls just reaching out. Hopefully everybody's enjoyed their Halloween. Oh, Grinch, you're here. I don't know if you were here the whole time or if you went out and came back. Long past your time to be on the wheel. But we got you there now. And I'll see what else I can do for adding names to the wheel here. Ellen Family was there. Mariska's on there. Sam's Vlog we looked at. Do Better. Some of these newer channels, we got to make sure that we're matching the avatar. So like on Do Better there, when you search for them, you got to make, there's a lot of channels, they have a popular looking name. Got to make sure you match the avatar to make sure you're connecting with the right channel. But when we get their channel up, I'll grab the link. And then where's Kid Wonder? Kid Wonder must still be, is Kid Wonder still here with us? Saw them a few minutes ago. Our featured channel for today is Kid Wonder's Gaming and Live Stream, but that's a creator with 2 channels. Yeah, so Zach Burton, YouTuber. The wheel is determined by a robot that I have here called Bottissimo. And what it does is it keeps track of everybody in a list as to how long they've been here and how active they are meeting other creators and interacting in the chat. So it's not just about how long you're here, but this is how I determine the order in which everybody gets onto the wheel. Little Ruby's daycare encounters. I wonder if you're still here. Yeah, Little Ruby's daycare encounters. Let me know if you're still here. My name is Kevin K, by the way, for those of you. So if I put a message in the chat, it's really just to reach out to somebody for a second. But let me see what I could do here. I don't know if Domo and Nini are still here. Let's see what's happening here. I'm just scanning something in another window here. So let me spin the wheel, get another channel up while I'm looking at what I'm doing here. So here's Do Better Now. So you're going to see what happens when I look for this channel, right? So I first look and it doesn't want to come right up, but then when I go to filter and go to channel, and you could do that on a phone too. Now, because it's a popular name, there's lots of other channels here with a name either exactly or similar. So what will happen is as this channel grows and becomes more active, particularly when they get their 1,000 subscribers, they'll start coming up first in the search results for people who are probably looking for them. YouTube knows where we are, what we're doing, and all that kind of stuff. So here they are. It takes a while to find them, but we match by the avatar. And then when I click on Do Better, I'll get the link for everybody so we can connect to this channel easily. It's a new connection for Tuberchat. You see Georgia Bulldogs just walked in. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. So there's Do Better right there. So I hope everybody will connect with them. Philly Girl, it's always good to have you here. That's another previously featured channel from Tuberchat as well. Is Domo and Nini still here? I'm going to get you onto the wheel. Do Better, since you're a new connection for Tuberchat, what I'm going to do is Mariska Van Bundren, yeah, not in our community. You're the only one with your exact name or close to it. Yes. I'm going to take one of your latest videos here because I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. But I took the latest video, I added into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch that video in full. I will leave a meaningful, genuine comment for you, and I'll give you a thumbs up. And in that way, I'll make sure that the subscription sticks. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuberchat as well now, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet people from around the world in different time zones. And then Jaden is mentioning show your subscriptions. What Jaden means by that is that when you click on somebody's channels here, you can typically see who they're subscribed to. So for everybody in Tuberchat, I recommend it. And the reason why is because while we're connecting the way that we are, if somebody tells you that they subscribe to you, you can go in their subscription, see yourself in there, and then know that they're genuine and that they're telling the truth and all that good stuff. So I recommend it for everybody, but you have to make the right decision for your own channel. And then, but that's just advice. That's just more of an opinion than anything else. But anyway, hopefully Do Better is meeting lots of friends and family members, especially right now. Let me drop that link one more time. Just because that channel's, oh, that didn't work. Let me get the link. There it is. Here's Domo and Nini. So this is the channel I was just looking for. I accidentally ruined that. I can't even copy and paste today properly. Let's get Domo and Nini up here. This must be your second time up on the screen, so I can put your bell on now. I always put bells on for everybody by the second time that they're up here. And so, oh, you got merch out, which is very cool. That's 2 months ago you put that video out, but hopefully everybody can check out your merchandise as well. They're obviously monetized. They've got their join button right there. I just want to see what else you got going on for us. They got the featured channels collaboration going on that we saw a moment ago as well. And then Shattered Soul, 15 people on Social Blade with your name. As long as you're still active, the search results will work in your favor. You know, as long as you're always active on your channel, posting videos and all that other good stuff. Romaine General, good to see you here. Did you change your name back? Because I thought you changed your name and then maybe you changed it back. So hopefully, pardon me for a second here. Hopefully everybody will connect with Domo and Nini if you haven't already. They've been back with us again and again since finding us. And let me see what I can do here. My pleasure, Domo and Nini, to have you on the wheel. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. I'm going to start moving a little quicker. Why isn't Adrienne Villanueva vlogs coming up here yet? This will still be a little while. Here's Mariska Van Bundren now. So this is a generous creator who only found Tuberchat not too long ago. I think it's been a few weeks now. But right away started getting into making shout-out videos, and we recognize a lot of people that are in their shout-out videos. Oh, I didn't see this. Look at this. Wow, Mariska, that's very nice of you. Thank you so much for doing this. So this is a video that she's made. This is what I was just about to talk about. She's got the featured channels collaboration going on. I added you to our featured channels. I know that. She's also done a shout-out video where I was included with a lot of other TuberChat people as well. We talked about that earlier. She's obviously doing a lot of featuring of other channels. But this one here, I'm going to add into my add to a playlist. And this goes on to TuberChat supporters. So now when we go to our front page, you'll see that that channel or that video is featured, and hopefully you'll get a little bit more action on there. But thank you so much for making that. I didn't know that you'd done that. Metrosonic's in the house, 14 years on YouTube. Hopefully everybody will connect with that channel. Yes, Reports, good to see you here. I think this is your first time with Tuberchat, so hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect here, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. And thank you again, Mariska, for that video. You put a card in there so it's easy for people to link over, which is great. I really do appreciate that. So like I said, now it's on our front page. I'll watch it as soon as we're done the live stream today, but I do appreciate that. I make notes for myself, but I use a pen and paper. So she got well over 2,000 subscribers already, so she's on the road to 3K. And then this is what I mean. She's got her subscriptions actually listed right here. When you go on somebody's channels tab, you can see their featured channels, but you can also see their subscriptions. And then when you click, now you can see yourself in there, right? So if somebody subscribed to a lot of people like Tuberchat, good luck, because we're subscribed to thousands of creators. But like there's House of X Entertainment Inc. there. We're going to see lots of other people we know from Tuberchat here and many, many, many others. But this is how you can go through and make sure that somebody has connected to you the way that they say they have if you want to look, right? But that's why I recommend making subscriptions public for everybody. Christian Nomad. You know, it's funny. One time I was on somebody's panel, one of the channels I'm on all the time. They did a StreamYard, and I was on there. I've only been on for like 5 minutes, and the guy's like, "Holy smokes, this guy loves the sound of his own voice." Now that was a troll. He was just busting chops, but it was something else. And don't worry, when I'm done here, Kristen and Kira are going to listen to me talk about Tuberchat for 2 more hours today, at least. What is compare stats that is shown for our other person by TubeBuddy? Oh, for instance, okay, let's pull up Grinch 1984. So I always turn TubeBuddy off right before I live stream, just because it slows down the browser just a little bit, but it works great. I actually use TubeBuddy, so I put a link in the description. It's affiliate link, of course, but I always put a link in the description everywhere. But I actually do use it. So once in a while, I tell everybody like different tutorials and stuff like that about how I use it. Let's go to Channelytics here. And what happens here is it'll show you a comparison, right? And you can change this. Views over the last 30 days, you compared to them. And then subscribers over the last 30 days, you compared to them. And videos over the last 30 days, you compared to them. So it just is a comparison so that you can see where you stand compared to a competing channel. Now, of course, Grinch 1984 is not anywhere, like you couldn't even describe that as competition. We're nowhere near in the same niches at all, right? Grinch 1984 is doing just fine on the road to 400. But that's how you can look at that. I wonder if that's what you mean, Shattered Soul. Oh, do better. How do you can show your subscription? So forgive me, Grinch, I'm taking all your time here, but we'll go to settings. This is how you show your subscriptions. Go to settings. On the left side, you see, sorry, not playback and performance, privacy. And then see this button right here that says keep all my subscriptions private. That might be defaulted when you start a new YouTube. So you turn that off. So it's the opposite, right? It says keep all my subscriptions private. You turn that off and then everything is public. So let's go back to Grinch 1984. Hopefully everybody enjoys those 2 little quick nuggets of information. I'm going to turn TubeBuddy off again. It may not matter. I switched computers now, but it used to slow down my thing when I was live streaming. Finding happiness in all you do is in the house. Thanks for coming in. And then I'm just like some of the creators that have been in the house for a little while. Let's just be mindful that some people are newcomers. So let's not be demanding when it comes to everybody making their subscriptions public. It's just a recommendation. There's no rule. There's no law. It doesn't matter. It doesn't affect anybody's time here at Tuberchat. But I want to make sure that we're always being as polite and positive as possible. It's very, very important. So thank you. Hopefully everybody's having a good time connecting. Oh, Intelligent Swag. Sorry. I didn't even, you slipped by me. I didn't even see you come in, but thank you for coming in. Black Brand Friday. Good to see you too. But it's a pleasure always having you in the chat, Intelligent Swag. So thank you. I hope I haven't missed too many people in the chat. I certainly don't mean to, but as long as everybody's still active, I'm sure I'll get around to everybody. So that's Grinch 1984. They have a great community. This is somebody I believe that I met through Past Life Explorer, which is a previously featured channel, but they have an engaging community. So I see these creators supporting each other constantly, and I always have a good time when I'm hanging out in their stuff. So I hope everybody will connect with them because they've got a good community around them, like I said. Let me spin the wheel here. We're going to look at Zach Burton, YouTuber now. And I'm just going to check my list and see what I can do about adding some more creators to the wheel here. I think this is a new connection, yes, for Tuberchat. So because this is a new new connection for Tuberchat, like I said, I do not watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. What I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos. I usually look for something around 10 minutes. I'll take this 8-minute one and add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and I'll watch that video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I will subscribe and I will give you a thumbs up, of course. I'll make sure that subscription sticks. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuberchat as well and you have your notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Little Ruby's Daycare Encounters. I can't tell if you're still here or not. Ursini Pews, thank you for coming back in. Official Jacini Dawn. Shattered Soul. Okay, let me spin. We'll get another channel up here. Very good, Metrosonic. It's good that you have a good friend that you can keep motivated with like that. Oh, real talk with McKay. That's okay. That's well, it's my pleasure. I'm glad that you've done so well. Now, just beware. There's a lot of glitching and purging going on with YouTube right now. And typically, what happens is YouTube may take away some old connections to replace the new people that you've met today. So, if you find your number slipping, you can feel free to reach out to me. It's all one word, Tuberchat, on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook. And then as well, just beware of that kind of thing. So as long as you've done everything you can to make your connection solid, hopefully it'll all stick and that'll be great. This is official Jacini Dawn. Oh, Little Ruby's Daycare Encounter. Sorry, I should have had you on the wheel a while ago, but I wasn't sure that you were still here. So this is another new connection for Tuberchat, official Jacini Dawn. I'm just going to look for a video. I usually look for something. I'll take your longest one. So this 253 here, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and I'll watch that video in full. I'll leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, of course, and I'll subscribe, and in that way I'll make sure that the subscription sticks. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuberchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. And then the Paisley Dispatcher, I hope I welcomed you when you came in. I think I did, but I can't be sure, so I'd rather make the mistake of doing it twice. And then let's spin. Let's get another channel up here, and I'll start adding some more channels in a moment. Little Ruby's Daycare Encounters is a new connection for Tuberchat as well. So I'm going to take one of your latest videos. And again, I always look for something around 10 minutes if there's such thing on a channel, because I like to give you at least that few minutes of watch time. So here's a 9:55. So I'll add that into my watch later list. And again, the same thing applies. I will go through my watch later list after the live stream today, and I will watch that video in full. I will leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up and I'll subscribe. And in that way, I'll make sure that the subscription sticks. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuberchat as well. And you have our notification bell on as well. Mariska Van Bunderen, it's almost midnight where you are. Yes, I'm sure. Especially, we changed our time. I don't know if you do that over there. We change our times by an hour. My pleasure having your channel up. I'm looking forward to seeing what your channel's all about. Hopefully you're meeting some new friends and family members here today. And let's get, let's see what I can do here. Black Brand Friday is a channel that's back with us again and again and again. Arseny Pews, Metrosonic. I'm going to start moving quickly. Philly Girl, Poetically Yours. Doing rapid fire, adding onto the wheel now. Yes Reports. Yes Reports. You might have, I hope you're still here. Just put you on the wheel a second ago here. Okay, I'll spin. We'll get another channel up. Oh, Georgia Bulldogs. You're not on my list for some reason. Vivian Chabalala is coming up next. I just want to get Georgia Bulldogs on there. Georgia Bulldogs is a creator that's been with Tuberchat so much that when I look at the statistics over our first 50 episodes, they are the #1 supporter of Tuberchat in regards to spending time here connecting with other creators. I appreciate that. Oh, everybody here is free to use emojis of any kind. Now, I'd love it if everybody would just keep it to 1 or 2, but it doesn't matter what emoji you use to let somebody know that you're connecting with them. So I like to have fun with different emojis. Here, Vivian Chabalala. So thank you for coming in. You're a new connection for Tuberchat. Hopefully you've met some new friends and family members here today. I'm going to take one of your latest videos. I'm looking for something around 10 minutes. So I'll take this, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do again is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch that video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment. I will give you a thumbs up, and then I will subscribe to you, and in that way I'll make sure the connection sticks. Yes, typically for those of you who are brand new to Tuberchat, the way that we connect here is to leave a single emoji of any kind next to somebody's name in the chat to let them know you want to connect, and head to their channel, watch a full video, hopefully 2, 3, 4, or 5 minutes, then leave a meaningful, genuine comment, hopefully a couple of full sentences so that it doesn't get held for review, and then give a thumbs up and subscribe to them and come back. Then leave a double emoji next to their name so that they know you're finished that connection, you've done it the right way, and then they will turn around and do the same thing for you. Oh, Jolly Pasquale, yes, you haven't been on the wheel. Tyler Show, good to see you here. Thanks for coming back in. Zelda Master John, I can put you up as well. We are having quite a busy day today. Let's spin. Here's Metrosonic. 14 years on YouTube. Hopefully everybody will connect with this channel. They were previously featured on Tuberchat. Why am I got this? Is that vidIQ? Maybe I accidentally turned that on. Oh, vidIQ's off. TubeBuddy's off. Oh, I didn't refresh the page. Maybe is that why? I wonder why those plugin things keep showing up. It shouldn't be. See if that works. So there's Metrosonic. Forgive me for a moment. I'm just going to step away. I'm going to leave you looking at this. I'll be right back. And then Unmasked Lifestyle. How are you doing for numbers now? Hopefully you still got your 1,000. Hopefully you're still meeting new friends and family members. I hope you'll continue connecting. We've had a lot more channels come in. As you can see, the wheel is full of channels that have just come in within the last half hour. There's a good 6, 7, 8 creators that you can connect with right now, and hopefully lock that 1,000 in. Unmasked Lifestyles in the chat as a member. They hit their 1,000 today here in this live stream, and we're looking for a few more creators to connect with them to make it solid. Pardon me just for a second, and I'll be right back. Okay, pardon me, everyone. Thank you for that. Let me get my green screen back in order here. Let's spin. Let's get another channel up here. Forgive me if I've missed anybody coming into the chat. I think we're all good. I just stepped away for a quick moment there. Hopefully I haven't missed anything, but I think everybody is doing good. Jolly Pasquale. If I was ever looking for a guest host, Jolly Pasquale would be at the top of the list. Here's Yes Reports. This is a new connection for Tuberchat. I hope I've got the right channel here, by the way. I hope you're still here. Oh, let's see. Yeah. Okay. So again, same thing, because you're a new channel, new connection for Tuberchat. You got a premiere coming up. Actually, that is today, in another 2 hours from now. So everybody who connects with this channel will have something brand new to watch, which is cool. I'm going to take this 10-minute video. I want to see this actually, but I'll take this video, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is, after my live stream, I'll go through my watch later list and I will watch that video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment. I'll give you a thumbs up, and I'll subscribe. And in that way, I'll make sure the subscription sticks. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuberchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We are always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. And then thank you very much. Mariska Van Bunderen's willing to swap playlists with anybody that wants to do that. Philly Girl is another previously featured channel from Tuberchat. Shattered Soul still in the house. Your channel's up on the wheel. Here's Philly Girl. I've had a good time hanging out with her in a couple live streams. It's been a little while. I apologize for that. I don't know why I'm not running into you. I'm out there. It's been a little while. You can see that I hit some of this stuff. Hopefully you'll connect with this channel. They're on the road to 400. And they've been back with Tuberchat again and again since finding us. It looks like everybody's doing okay in the chat, so that's good. And thank you, everybody, for coming and visiting. If you haven't already, I'd love it if you share the stream out, whether it's on your community tab or Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, any other social network. It really does help. It pushes us a little bit farther into the YouTube algorithm so that we can get found easier and then maximize our impact. And if you haven't already, I would love a thumbs up. The reason why is because it really does help the stream. Of course, we all wish for as many thumbs up as we can get. But then as well, if you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off for a second to get that done, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment, and I really will appreciate it. So if you could, that would be wonderful. Yeah, that's true, Zelda Master John. YouTube plays around with numbers so much, but they clearly say that it takes at least 2 days for most things to settle. You'll see your views go up and down, your subscribers, your likes, everything. Watch time. So here's Jolly Pasquale. As soon as I see the thumbnails, I start giggling already. But this is a channel, this is the video that I talk about all the time that I've seen so many times. But it's a very fun channel. I expect big things from this creator, but I hope everybody will connect with them. I can't help myself but laugh. The Karate Man video was awesome. I hope everybody will subscribe to this channel because you will definitely be entertained. That's for sure. But it's true. The channel art's spectacular too. You've done a great job. The thumbnails are clickable. I think this creator has an instinct that is going to move their channel quickly. Green's Life's back in the house. Good to see you back again. And House of X Entertainment Inc. That's It's Me Wanston, Yes Honey, and yo, it's your boy Leo. Kid Wonders Gaming and Live Stream is still in the house. That's our featured channel for today. Every day we feature a different channel on all of our social networks, and then they start the live stream out for the first 5 or 10 minutes. Kid Wonders Gaming and Live Stream is the second channel from Kid Wonders Life of Wonder. Here's Poetically Yours by Javier Santa Maria, another channel that's been back in Tuberchat again and again since finding us just a short time ago. So Shattered Soul, I'm sure everybody in Tuberchat is connecting. You're going to have to decide for yourself if this community is something that you want to be a part of, because, you know, I opened the door so you could come back in yesterday, and I keep this chat completely positive. So if you want to reach out to me on any other social network, then that's great too, but I have to decide because I haven't seen anybody else say that they're missing an email today. When we talk about the idea of swapping playlists, then the best idea always is to make a playlist that contains all of your videos, not including live streams. If you want to make another one that has live streams, that's okay too. But when we talk about the idea of running playlists, we want a playlist of all of our videos, and then you could name it something like, you know, Poetically Yours might say, all my videos are binge watch Poetically Yours, or something like that. And then that's the playlist that you'll give to people for the purpose of running, so you can maximize your hours. And then if you need to, if you have too many videos, you can chop up your playlists into, 5-hour or 10-hour or 20-hour ones. Like, for instance, I still swap playlists with any creators that want to on my personal channel, but I have 100 videos now. So I chop it up. So if I'm swapping with somebody that's got a 3-hour playlist, I'll give them a 3-hour playlist of mine to run instead of giving them the whole thing. But typically you want at least one playlist that's got all of your videos. No private videos, no unlisted videos, and nothing for many other creators. But that will help you maximize your swapping so that you can get your watch time up. So, Mercy Pews, good to see you back in the house. We'll get this channel back up and see what's happening for today. Here's an example right here. So this was a new connection for Tuberchat. And so this is what I mean when I say, like, I'll take somebody's video, put it into my watch later list, and then go back and watch it after. Then eventually you see that the red line is there and the channel is connected. So again, like with all the glitching and purging that I keep talking about on Tuberchat the last long while, we see that connections are still sticking for the most part. So what happens sometimes, YouTube will take an older connection away to replace a new one, and that's unfortunate, but it's not people unsubscribing. So when you look at my channels that I put up on the screen, you'll see that 99% of them are subscribed when they get up onto the screen. So YouTube hasn't taken those away, luckily. And pardon me while I just address something. If anybody feels there's something in the chat that I need to address, you can always reach out to me. It's all one word, Tuberchat, on Instagram. I try to be attentive of it so I can address anything that we need to get after. Hopefully I haven't missed anything in the chat. Thank you, Little Rubies. I hope I'm pronouncing this right if I say Mogs. Mogs S. This is your first time with Tuberchat. Everybody's willing to bake here, but this live stream works the opposite of some of the ones you might have seen, where the object here is for you to go first. So you won't find a lot of success in Tuberchat with people coming to you. You need to be willing to make the first move, but if you reach out to other creators, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, if you know how to bake, you know how to bake here. It's always the same thing, but typically you go first and then other creators will reach back to you. Particularly, most of the creators that have been to Tuberchat many times before will not go and connect with a brand new channel that they see here until they see how they interact in the chat for a little while first to make sure you're going to be genuine and all that good stuff. But like I said, hopefully you're feeling welcome. Everybody's willing to bake here, so just take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, and you will meet as many new friends and family members as you'd like here. Oh, Mariska, making short videos is not necessarily a mistake. That's okay. You can always, change all the different things you do on your channel, but eventually you're going to have 200 videos, and the shorter ones won't matter to you as much anymore as they do today when you're working on watch hours. So let's spin. Let's get another channel up on the screen. There's Black Brand Friday right now. So I'm moving a little bit faster now. But we've been on for 2.5 hours today. So Black Brand Friday, I talk about this channel all the time because their presentation is spectacular. These thumbnails are great, bright and colorful and everything else. So they're very clickable. They're on the road to 1K officially because they've already passed their 900. They've got that nice and locked in. Hopefully everybody will connect with them. Make sure that we keep it nice and solid for them and get them a little bit closer to the 1,000 that is on all of our minds. Hopefully I haven't missed anything in the chat, but it looks like we're doing okay so far. Get this new channel onto the wheel. Georgia Bulldogs is still on the wheel. That's cool. Just making sure we haven't missed anybody. Let's spin and we'll get another channel up here now. Yeah, Black Brand Friday, forgive me because I'm moving a little bit faster now because we've been on for quite a while, but it's my pleasure always to have your channel. I like showing your channel off because your thumbnails, like I said, are bright and colorful. I don't know what you do for the lighting in your photos, but it's great. You can tell that they look like all pro photos, not necessarily taken with a cell phone or anything like that. So whatever you're doing, you got to keep doing. Georgia Bulldogs coming up. This is another channel, like I said, has been with Tuberchat really basically from the beginning, from early on, many months. And in the first 50 episodes was the #1 channel for supporting Tuberchat itself, for being here so much. Shay's Journey, good to see you back in the house. Thanks for coming in. And Georgia Bulldogs is a generous creator. They've done a few of these shout out videos. So this one here, they happen to have shouted me out, which I appreciate. And thank you for that. They've done Kira Welton, Kristen Welton, and a while back, it's probably too far for me to look for now, but they've got a video that they did. Here it is for Tuberchat, which is on our front page as well. So Georgia Bulldogs actually plays Among Us with Kristen and Kira. If anybody in the house plays Among Us, I haven't started playing yet. I really don't know enough about it. Maybe I'll get into it at some point. I'm afraid if I do, I'll spend hours and hours and hours on it, right? But Among Us is so big. But if anybody wants to play that, you know, I'll reach out to each other for that too. This is what I mean when I talk about friendships, you know, that flourish within the Tuberchat community here. Is you start to speak to people offline and you start to swap playlists and do collaborations and things like that. And we've seen lots of that. Rebecca Rose is back in the house. Thanks for coming in. And XVD Vines, thanks for coming in. New friend. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect. So please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. Oh, yeah, Shay's Journey. I was lucky. I caught Shay's Journey yesterday on a live stream. I had a good time over there. But you're doing a lot. So XVD Vines, best idea here at Tuberchat, if you're willing to connect with everybody, is to make the first move. Please don't be shy. Don't wait for anybody to come to you. A lot of times when you're brand new here in Tuberchat, some of the people who are here most often will wait until they see how you interact with everybody before they connect to you. So feel free to reach out to creators. Like I said, just follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen and take your time and meet people one by one. So here's Shattered Soul. This is another channel that's been back with Tuberchat again and again. Hopefully everybody will connect with them. And then for, I see a couple people swapping playlists in the chat. So if anybody's willing to swap playlists, you can simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat, and other creators should reach out to you for the purpose of making those arrangements. And if you're willing to swap playlists and you see somebody say that, then please reach out to them so that you can make those arrangements. Everybody's free to do that independently. Jolly Pasquale, yes, absolutely. As Tuberchat, I'm very lucky, has become like a family. There's lots and lots of creators. I'm very fortunate. Everybody's very respectful in the chat. We see that all the time. Have barely any moderators. Between Scratch and Pete, Kira and Kristen, they're able to hold everything together. And we don't really have too much trouble. And I'm very, very lucky that way. And then, is there a way to promote other people's page on Instagram? So myself personally, what I typically might do in that case is take one of their posts and make a story out of it, unless you were going to make a post about another channel. So typically, if you look at the Tuberchat Instagram page, you'll see what I do is I make a post every single live stream that features a creator's channel as the image in the middle of our Facebook, our Instagram post, and then I make a story out of that. But you could take anybody's Instagram post and make a story out of it and push it out and do a mention and a hashtag and stuff like that. I should do a good job of doing a tutorial for that. On my personal channel, I did a tutorial for Twitter and for Instagram to show everybody how I share out the Tuberchat stuff. In case you wanted to do it in a similar way, you can see the way that I specifically do it, sending out a post and a story on Instagram, and then as well for Twitter, I did one. And then Junri tabs. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right for you, so please forgive me. But Junri tabs, hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time and meet people one by one and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. So Shattered Soul, the best idea always is to go first, right? To reach out to other creators, as opposed to hoping that they're going to come to you for whether it's swapping playlists or connecting or anything else. The best idea is always to go to another creator's page, watch their video, give them the mail that you're looking for, give them a thumbs up, subscribe, and then come back and let them know that you've done that. Mariska Van Bunderen. And my pleasure, XVD Vines. Hopefully you're going to meet some new friends and family members. Q and Nini Vlogs, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. That's another very much loved and well-respected member of our community. So Mogs S, this is a new connection for Tuberchat. So I do not watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take one of your videos here, add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch that video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up and I'll subscribe. And in that way, I'll make sure the subscription sticks. And then hopefully you're connected to Tuberchat as well. And you have our notification bell on now so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. So here's Shay's journey. I was hanging out with her last night on a live stream. She's doing a lot of live streaming lately. Yeah, Shattered Soul, I don't want to go into too much like rewriting the rules and stuff like that. I don't know how much success you're going to have here if people are leaving comments and you're deleting them and making them comment again. I don't know how many people here have patience for that. Usually I don't see anybody requesting that kind of stuff, so it's different from what we're usually doing. I know you haven't been here in a while, but Tuberchat is doing just fine. And it seems that 99% of the people who come through are extremely respectful. We see lots of community here, and you can tell by the stories I tell about the channels that I put on the screen and the ones that come through the chat what kind of loyal and dedicated supporters we have here. Yes, Mariska, it absolutely does mean a lot that people are helping each other. All that Tuberchat is a meeting place. That's all it is. It's meant for everybody to meet each other so that we can all connect. We can all trade favors, swap playlists, watch each other's videos, give comments, likes, and truly support each other so that we can get all of our channels moving, right? It doesn't hurt any channel to have another channel, be successful. We can all do better and better and better together. And I hope everybody sees that in the different support that you see from other creators when you're hanging out in other live streams, when you're watching other people's videos and you're seeing the comments left by the familiar channels that you see. And then Kareen's life is going to go afterwards. So, Kareen's life. Are you able to go any sooner? Do you want to go any sooner? And I'll raid. 30 to 45 minutes might be a little long. I don't know. I'll raid anyway if you want to set it up. I don't know whether everybody will stay in the chat before the live stream starts or not, but if you wanted to go right away, I could raid. And then, so this is Shay's Journey. Like I said, this is another previously featured channel, but another generous supporter. They swap playlists with other creators. I don't know if you're still swapping playlists. You'll have to let everybody know if you're still swapping playlists, Shay's Journey. But they do the featured channels collaboration there. Luckily, we're featured there. We've got them on our featured channels list as well. So Q and Nini Vlogs is coming up now. And then the last thing, so Shattered Soul, forgive me, but the last thing I'm going to ask for when we're all making our arrangements here, just please make them one by one. It's easier to talk to creators one by one and solidify your arrangements for playlists. It's the easiest way to get it done. Oh, that's very cool. Q and Nini Vlogs, registering a business. It's great to see progress. And then Q and Nini Vlogs is, like I said, a very much loved and well-respected member, not only of our community, but the small YouTuber community at large. I managed to catch this Halloween birthday party a little bit for a live stream. 49-cent range Hamilton, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, that's Steve Mariska. Yeah, it's a little bit tough. So I swap playlists with anybody that wants to, but I just make the arrangements usually outside on Instagram. Unless somebody doesn't have Instagram or something like that, then you can make your arrangements right here, but I just do it one at a time. Oh, the talk yesterday. Thank you, Q and Nini, for mentioning that. Yesterday was episode number 100 of Tuberchat, so we did something very different and special. We had a dear friend Vern's Junk Closet was here, and we did our first ever interview where the two of us did like a StreamYard panel, and we had a discussion, half interview, half discussion about all things YouTube, and we took a lot of questions from the chat. So usually I don't ask anybody to go back and watch hours and hours of Tuberchat replays, but yesterday's was very different, very informative, and hopefully very entertaining for everybody. So if you find yourself with some time and you just want to get some deep dive information into things you can do for your channel from a creator that has well over 4,000 subscribers and is very much loved in our YouTube community, you could check out episode number 100. And it's about 2 hours, but it's a wonderful talk between me and my dear friend Vern's Junk Closet. And thank you, Jolly Pasquale. Yep, you were there as well. And thank you, Philly Girl also. Yeah, Lift to Eat. Oh, Lift to Eat. I didn't put your... Yes, I did. I did put your channel up. I forgot. I did put your channel up. That's okay. And then 49-cent range Hamilton. Yeah, everybody's willing to bake, and it's great that you're close to a goal. The best idea here is to always make the first move. Please don't wait for anybody to reach out to you. It's always the best idea to head to a channel, watch a full video, leave a comment, give a like, subscribe, and then come back and let them know that you've done that. You give first and then receive afterwards, and you'll find success faster here that way. Oh, Mr. Fulton Mirage, you drank 10 bottles of water and you're going to drink more. Just be careful, please. I'm sure water can't hurt you too much, but just always be careful. Everything in moderation, right? Mariska, it's getting late, eh? Okay, so I wonder if Kareen's life is still around. Let me spin. We'll get another channel up here. Rebecca Rose. This is another musician. Last video I think I watched from her was a Taylor Swift cover. She's got a lot of stuff. Am I right or am I completely wrong here? There it is, Taylor Swift cover. She's got a few. Oh, Ed Sheeran, Happier. I didn't know that was Ed Sheeran. Rebecca Rose, well over 6,000 subscribers. Oh, I don't know why I don't have your bell on either. I should have had the bell on already. Rebecca Rose is back with us again and again. Hopefully everybody will connect with her if you haven't already. And the Canadian, yeah. We changed our time, so we're well rested today. Let me see what else we got going on here. Oh, and Kareen's life, just let me know if you're still here, please. Oh, Do Better's still in the house. I'm going to drop Do Better's link one more time here. A little bit tough to find that channel, so I just dropped the link in the chat if anybody wants to find that. Oh, XVD Vines. Yes, Shattered Soul. It's a lot more fun when we raid. $0.49 range Hamilton. But Spin will get another channel up here. Pardon me for a second while I just address something quickly. Instagram. And if anybody hasn't already, I'll appreciate it if you give a thumbs up. It really does help the stream. Um, okay, what am I looking for? My pleasure, XVD Vines. Let me get your channel up here properly. Forgive me. So again, you're a new connection for Tuberchat. Oh, Brightside. I like that channel very much. I haven't seen these other ones, but Brightside, I have. They always have interesting things. So let me head to your channel. I'm just going to look for a video here. I don't subscribe or watch videos while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos. I'll take this one here and add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and I'll watch that video in full. And I will give you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. And I will give you a thumbs up and I'll subscribe. And in that way, I'll make sure that the subscription sticks, of course. And then hopefully you're subscribed to TuberChat now and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Pardon me. Looks like everybody's doing okay. Oh, the link? Yeah, sure. I'll just do it while the channel's up. We don't do a lot of links here, but for right now, I'll just do it. I typically don't do it because your channel is easy to find, but for one, I'll do. The time in Canada now for me in Eastern time zone is 5:48 p.m. We change our time after. I don't know if everybody in the world does that. It's something I've never known, but after Halloween, we change our time at some point. I think it's at 2 a.m. and you're supposed to do it, and you change your clock 1 hour reverse. And then at some point in the spring, we do the same thing, but we move it 1 hour forward. So in the spring, you lose an hour of sleep, and in the fall, you gain an extra hour of sleep. Here's Zelda Master John. This is another previously featured channel from Tuberchat, and somebody I hope everybody will connect with. 1,500 subscribers. They do the featured channels collaboration, and they're willing to swap playlists. So if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists, you can simply say, I am willing to swap playlists, and other channels will reach out to you for the purpose of making those arrangements. And if you see somebody say that they're willing to swap playlists and you're willing, then please reach out to them as well. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently. Dwayne and Ray, good to see you here. And Odd World Inc., thank you for coming in. I think you're new to Tuberchat, so hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. And then again, Shattered Soul, just please make those arrangements one by one. But actually, okay, never mind. You did it. You did doing it the right way. Yes. If anybody wants to swap playlists, Shattered Soul's willing. So if anybody wants to swap playlists, then you can reach out to them and make arrangements to swap playlists. And that's cool. So Grinch is swapping with Shattered Soul right now. Very, very good. I'm just looking at something in another window there. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here, and then we'll see what is happening. $0.49 range Hamilton is coming up right now. This may only be, I feel like this is only like the second time we've had your channel up on the screen. Oh, first time maybe? Are we not even connected already? Is this the first time I'm looking at your channel? I thought I'd already looked at it before. This is one of those things where probably YouTube has taken the subscription away. I thought we were already connected. So, same speech. I've got to take one of your latest videos. And I'm going to take this 10-minute one. I'm going to add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I will go through my watch later list and I will watch that video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. And then I will subscribe to you. And in that way, I'll give you a thumbs up, of course. And that way, I'll make sure that the subscription sticks. So Shattered Soul, how many playlists can you swap with everybody at a time? I think I forgot why you haven't been around for a while. But I don't know if it's working out the way it should. It's 49% range Hamilton. Hopefully you got our notification bell on. I think so. And Mr. Fulton Miraz, thank you very much. Actually, Tuberchat is not here Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but I'm hoping that I can either catch you on a live stream or one of your videos or something like that, hopefully. And then one of the things I'm going to just remind everybody who's a little bit newer to Tuberchat is we always want to be positive, respectful, and patient and understanding with each other. So just be careful not to be demanding. I'm very lucky that Tuberchat is a very respectful community. So I just want to make sure that we're all keeping it that way. Shattered Soul, who are you swapping with right this second, if you don't mind me asking? And let's look at Dwayne and Ray right now. Oh, Mr. Fulton Miraz has an interview tonight at 7, another hour from now. Let's look at Dwayne and Ray. So, again, this is a new connection for Tuberchat. Thank you for coming in. Because you're new to Tuberchat, I do not watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So I'm going to take this video right here, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do again is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I will watch that video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. And I will give you a thumbs up and I will subscribe. And in that way, I'll make sure that the subscription sticks. Thank you, Philly Girl, Philly Girl. Okay. There's no way that you lost count, Shattered Soul, because are you sure you're, when you start a playlist, would you happen to be leaving a comment on the first video to let them know you've started the playlist, and then maybe a comment on the last video to let them know that you've finished? Not everybody has to do that, but I find that that's the best way to ensure trust between creators. And then all right. Thank you, Mariska. And then so I know, right? Yeah. Just pardon me for a second here. So okay, sorry about that, everybody. So I just dropped a link in the chat. Hopefully, everybody will click that link and mention Tuberchat Raid when you get there. It's not a growth stream, but it is a supporter of Tuberchat. They were in the chat with us earlier today, the Ford Beautification Project. They've been back with us again and again. So our chat will continue for another few moments so you can clean up your connections, but I hope everybody will join us in supporting Ford Beautification Project over there. You'll be able to continue connecting the way we do here in our chat. But then again, just beware, it's not exactly a growth stream. I'm sure they'll be happy to let everybody connect. But again, we just want to support one of our creators from our community there. So thank you, everybody, for the time that you've spent. Tuberchat will be back next Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Scratch and Pete, thank you so much for your help. And I've dropped the link one more time for that Tuberchat raid. And we will see everybody again soon. Thanks again, everyone.